Hi guys, hope everyone is doing well and keeping safe. I've been asked to play through my favourite worship song and chat a wee bit about what it means to me and why it's my favourite worship song for the new KC Moments series. So I'm just going to play through a little bit of How He Loves by John Mark McMillan. And I'll chat a wee bit about why it's my favourite worship song and what it means to me. For me, love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions, eclipsed by glory, and realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. Oh, how he loves us, oh, how he loves us, how he loves us, oh. So, as I said before I started playing, that is How He Loves by John Mark McMillan. Some of you might recognise it more sung by David Crowder, but John Mark McMillan was the original author, artist, and that is my favourite worship song and has been for some time. I remember first hearing this song as a young camper at Maranatha camp. And I remember just being totally blown away and overwhelmed when I heard the part I just played there. Totally overwhelmed by the love that God had for me and everyone else in that room, but I felt it more in my own heart for me. And I think that is what John Mark McMillan is trying to put across in the song. The chorus and pre-chorus go, oh, how he loves us all, and I think that is kind of the magnitude and size and extent of God's love is what he's really trying to capture in this song. And I remember just being totally blown away by the imagery that John Mark McMillan uses to try and portray this love. It's something which up until that point I had never heard before. I was used to more traditional songs, and when I went to camp, that's when I kind of heard these newer worship songs that I wouldn't otherwise really have heard, and this is one of them, and it's one that stuck with me for so long. And the opening three lines rather are my favourite in the whole song. He is jealous for me, loves like a hurricane, I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. And that just makes me feel so small and insignificant, but also portrays God's love as huge and enormous and kind of all-encompassing. And I think that's what John Mark McMillan was going for when he wrote this song. And that's what really stood out to me, how kind of small or even not isolated is not the word, but just how small and insignificant the song made me feel, but not necessarily in a bad way. It was more like this is for the first time I'm recognising the weight of God's love for me and the extent of it and the weight that it carries. This is a song that I still go back to now when I'm struggling or if I'm in need of a lift, or even if I'm not, I listen to it all the time. It is an amazing song, and I think when we sing it in church as a worship song, or if we've been doing it at camp or other youth events, the main part of the song is, with most other songs, is the chorus, "Oh how he loves us," and it's like almost a declaration, and something to grasp onto. But today, if you could, I would encourage you to go away and listen to the song, and really pay attention to the verses and meditate on the words in the verses, and then view what you're singing in the chorus, which is the summary of the whole song, really, through the lens of what you've heard in the verses, and then that just totally changes the way that I've listened to the whole song. The verses really for me are where the most important message of this song is, and it's what always speaks to me the most. So thanks for listening. I hope some of what I said can maybe help, or gives you a bit of insight into the song, or can maybe help you hear it for in a different way. So thanks again, have a good day, see you later. Oh.